What's up, y'all? I want to express the difference between AirPod Gen 2 replicas and AirPod Gen 2 clones. Guys, we have, I think, a total of 56 going out today of clones, vice versa, like 38 replicas going out. And these are all items that have sold on eBay. Now, the reason, and people ask me this all the time, that I choose clones over replicas any and every day is because of the transparency and me being able to sell these on multiple platforms. Now, I'm literally coming from my warehouse and I am rushing to the post office to get some of these packages out because we have our first batch. And some of these have been sold with eBay automation, where we list, ship, and provide products for you. You can click the link or go to hustlertaughtme.com and then go to hire us, and you can hire an assistant, a personal assistant that is going to list products, ship products, and provide the products for you. You don't have to pay for the products. You don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to go, well, you have to pay literally by giving your assistant a budget. Obviously, your assistant gets paid $50 a week and they use $200 to purchase inventory for you. So that inventory comes from our warehouse full of multiple versions of different products. But again, this is a service that has helped push these clones out. Now, the reason I started to sell clones is because I had to realize that a lot of people were listing replicas irresponsibly. And while I know that sounds funny and it may not make much sense to a lot of people, you have to understand that not a lot of people tell people the truth. Not a lot of people say, hey, these are not real. Some people actually, believe it or not, try and frame it like the replicas are real Gen 2s, and then when the customer gets them and the customer is disappointed, then the customer wants to return, and then in return they complain to eBay or Mercari and get your account banned. This is, in my opinion, the reason a lot of people have banned eBay accounts, because they're selling fake designer, fake glasses, fake cologne, fake electronics, but they're trying to act like it's not fake, right? Which in return is copyright, right? Copyright infringement, which we all sign up not to do when we sign up for these apps. Now, and I apologize for not looking at the camera, guys. I'm just trying to pay attention to the road while recording, because I do want to get this out for you guys, because this is real valuable information. So, and I also want to show you what the clones look like. So, right, we have a bunch of people that have came to me and asked me, hey, why am I banned? How can I get unbanned? I've helped plenty of people get unbanned. If you're trying to get unbanned, just go to hustlertaughtme.com. You can book a call with me. So it's a book a call button right there on the menu. You can book a call with me. We sit one-on-one on Google Meets and I help you get unbanned, right? But the main point is, guys, how can we avoid that? And I went to my distributor, and this is about 3-4 months ago, or maybe 6 months ago now. Wow. And I said, hey, I'm having an issue. I need the same exact thing with the replicas, but I need the replicas to not have any Apple stuff on it. No Apple logo, no Apple wording, no Apple anything. I can't have it act as if it is an Apple. He told me that was not possible. He said that they already have major quantities with the verbiage and the logo of Apple. So I went to another distributor. He told me that he can cook something up because he had the generic AirPods already. So what he did was he made a packaging that looks similar but doesn't have the Apple logo. He sent it to me, but the problem with that one was when I opened the box, it still was acting as if it was Apple. It had the little pamphlet with the Apple stuff on it, and I told him I don't want anything Apple. So the replicas that we have now don't have any Apple, any sign of Apple, but they are the replicas inside of the package. Now, why is this important? This is important because we want to make sure that customers don't expect a Apple product and don't get it and then complain. We rather have a lower price point, because without the Apple verbiage, the distributor gives it to me cheaper without having to have all of the AirPod necessary features, like the Find My iPhone, because if you know, our replicas have the Find My iPhone feature. They have the feature where it has the noise cancellation. Now the replicas don't have all of that, but they have the same quality. So that it leads to a cheaper price. This cheaper price then means you can make more profit. So for 4 of them, you're getting 4 for, I believe, $60. Let me double check right now while we're doing this. So yeah, you're getting 4 for $60. So that's, you're getting each, so you can get more than 6 if you want, more than 4 if you want, but the lowest quantity for wholesale is 4. So you can get each of them for $15. So if you get them for $15, you now can sell them for 50, you can sell them for 40, even 60. I found that some people even sell them for 60, but remember that the higher you price it, the more the customer tries to anticipate that it's going to be a Apple product. So make it reasonable. Like don't try to make the clones $150. Like that wouldn't make any sense, right? Like make the price reasonable for the customer so that they can enjoy the product. And also in the description, this is a big question I get. In the description, do you let them know that it's a replica? The answer is you let them know that this is a clone. This is not a replica. Don't say it's a clone. Don't say that. I'm saying don't let them think that this Apple. You let them know, hey, this is not the AirPod Gen 2s. This is just a generic pair of headphones. You let them know, and when I say let them know it's a clone, do not say this is a clone. Just say these are generic regular headphones ready for use, and they will not be able to flag your account down, and customers are still going to purchase. I 100% guarantee you that you're going to get sales, because we have seen so many sales with these clones. It's not even funny. We're talking about on eBay, we're talking about on Mercari, we're talking about on OfferUp, we're talking about Facebook Marketplace, we're even talking about in person. I have a guy that orders about 15 from me every single weekend so that he can go to the flea market the next weekend, the following the weekend coming up. So he pre-orders it and he sells out, and it's because, again, these are great quality and they're cheaper because they don't have all of the Apple signage. Now that is a win. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, when I pull over to the post office, I'm going to show you guys exactly what these look like. We're going to unbox one so you guys can see and get a feel for what you get, okay? They look like this, okay? You take the plastic off. The plastic is only on here so that this store owner can hang them up on the wall, okay? We don't want to put this hanging detail on the box, so we put the plastic on. You take the plastic off before you ship, okay? Now, if you take the plastic, and we'll actually do that right now, matter of fact. We'll take the plastic off because, again, we want to show quality. Golly. What the heck? Let me just use my key. We want to show quality, and quality is important because quality will keep the customer coming. And that's where, from what I see, a lot of customers get turned on or turned off, is they don't want to buy products that are cheap but also give a cheap feel. Like, you don't want to buy a pair of generic Maxes and they don't even last, or the music always turns off. Like, you got some people out here that sell generic headphones and the music turns off once people are moving, or when they try to answer a call, they can't. Like, that type of stuff is a no-go. That's not going to work, right? People aren't going to want to work with anybody or buy or keep it. They're going to try to return it, right? So these are how they come, okay? They come in a plastic bag. You can take the bag off if you are sending this to somebody. They also don't come with any Apple pamphlet, any of the plastic in there, just the box. Why is that important? Because the customer can no longer try to tell me that I'm trying to sell anything Apple. eBay can't say that I'm trying to sell Apple. No, these are just generic headphones. This is a leather casing that we just put. It just so happens that Apple has that too. And then we have these black headphones. But hey, This is just the design that the company has. It's not Apple, and it's not acting like the Maxes. We're sorry. I don't even know what Maxes are. That's how you present it, okay? And that's why you're going to win. All right, so I'm gonna take one of these off and I'm gonna show you guys the detail. So the detail is that these are not just plastic. This is a TPU type of feeling. Like it's like a nice, hard, but really smooth, luxurious feeling plastic. And then you have the dial, you have the on and off button, and then you have the speaker. Where's the speaker? Speaker right here. It's this little dot. Then you have the Type-C charging port right here, okay? And again, that's why I like these. I like these because these have really durable speakers. These are not something that I, in my opinion, would ever think somebody would ever say, oh, these are fake, just from you wearing them, because they look the exact same. Like, it's nothing different. And again, I enjoy using them. I use them to work out. Now, everything from even the button detail, like you could tell this is not a cheap button. Like little things like that I really like. I like just knowing that a product has the quality, because if I can see the quality, I know the customer will when they get it. Now, a little background on me and how I scope out these products, right? I have a distributor, and the distributor does products exclusively for me, okay? So he'll give me products and exclusively allow me to sell these products and test them. So I tested out a pair of these for about 6 months last year before I even brought it to the internet. So that's how dedicated I am to making sure that I'm bringing not only a product, right? Because again, my main goal isn't to sell you. My main goal is for you to be able to hit me up and say, yo, these made me money. I don't make any money off of these. These cost me around $25 after me having to get these shipped, okay, to my warehouse. These don't cost me $11, $10, $5, $6, $12. Like, these cost me money, but it's a wholesale, which that's where like wholesale businesses grow. They grow off of their clientele, repeated orders, and that's where we come in. We want to consistently get you sales so you consistently come to wesply.com and order. All right, guys. So I gotta go so I can ship these. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.